Okay, if you've been clever and you've followed my advice, you put yourself a silver calculator, and silver calculator can do a couple of things. One is it can do quadratics for you. So if you get shift mode, okay, sorry, that's not correct. If you go mode and you go 5 for equations, 3 for quadratic, you can type in your quadratic, okay. So in this case, I'm going to put in 1 minus 7, 10, and I get an answer 5, and I get an answer 2. And if you got the answer 5 and 2, it means that the brackets was x minus 5, x minus 2. If you got the answers minus 3 and 4, then it was x plus 3 and x minus 4. And if you got the answers minus 2/3 and minus 6, then you're looking at 3x plus 2 and x plus 6. Very useful thing, the silver calculator. Okay. The other useful thing is being able to check your simultaneous equations. So in the same way, if you go mode 5 for equation, number 1 will do simultaneous equations, and all you have to do is make sure that your calculator looks like that. Make sure your equations. Now, I've looked at loads and loads of simultaneous equations, and the simultaneous equations are always already in the correct format. So all you've got to do is put in those numbers, and it will tell you what the answers are. Okay, but you won't get any marks if you just put the answers down. You have to show the working out. But don't forget that the black calculator also does some stuff. Okay, and the black calculator can do. You can use the table function on your thing to work out, get plot points for a straight line. For instance, this has got a gradient of 3 and a y-intercept of minus 8. Okay, and I can put in, just look at your graph and see what a sensible starting point for the x-coordinates and for the so forth. Then you can get all this and plot those points, and you've got those lines. I should also mention that whenever you're entering negative numbers, okay, it's always wise to surround them in brackets. If I'm minus 5 squared, it actually gives me the wrong answer, because it's using BIDMAS and it's squaring the 5 before doing the minus. So if we want to square minus 5, we have to surround it in brackets, okay? Please don't forget this, especially if you're using the quadratic formula. Okay, substitution, or if you want to be safe, surround your substitution number with brackets. Also be aware that the black calculator has one advantage over the silver, and that is that, and you're allowed one calculator in the exam if you've got to, you can go shift, okay, and there's a button here, fact, okay, you can't quite see it there, but it's there, fact, and it will do the prime factorization for you. And when you do prime factorization, don't put commas here, you'll lose marks, put a multiply sign. Okay, and finally, if you're entering mixed numbers, okay, the only way to enter mixed numbers is the yellow symbol just above the fraction button, shift fraction button, okay, and enter in your numbers like that, and that will convert it to an improper fraction if you need to. You can also do the opposite. So if you had 78 over 10, I press equals, okay, and I want to make that a mixed number, I just go shift SD. And it'll change it to a mixed number. You can just about make out that's changed it to 7 4/5. So shift fraction and shift SD if you want to convert those two things. Okay, we're going to move on to a new calculator that some people have got.